the focus. You feel the energy.
Here we go.
These guys are ready to go. And it's the Suns to start out. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
They get it again. Adams. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Three-pointer, Crowder. That shot off the mark, and it's Memphis the other way. Here's Morant. Oh!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Crowder, a screen on Bane. Got that one up quick.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Morant scanning the floor. On the wing, Bane. And he drives in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on 8.
Trouble for the defense on this drive. Desmond gets physical and gets fouled.
2 shots.
And Bane drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
For 3. And they double up Morant. He dishes it to Brooks. Back to Morant. Shoots over Bridges. The Grizzlies with another miss.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Paul grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Bane against Booker. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And they double up Morant. Here's Brooks. Morant against Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Both free throws good from Morant. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Bane. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Paul passes to Ayton. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Morant throws it down.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Crowder, a screen on Bain. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Morant.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
Now here's Booker. 6 points for him. Ball left side. Back to Booker. Here's Ayton. Phoenix, no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And it's Morant missing. The Suns trailing. Crowder, a screen on Morant. Here's Paul, and it's good for 2.
A slick move by CP3. He really keeps the ball so low to the ground when he's dribbling, so the defense has no shot at getting it.
Outside Jackson, the 3. Doesn't go that time. It's all tied in Phoenix. We'll get things started in the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your son,
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Sometimes you have a quarter where everything just goes according to plan. Superb start to this game for them.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Bain for 3. Poke loose. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Booker, right side. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. And Crowder slams it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And Morant throws it down.
Not one to shy away from physicality. John Morant just goes about his business.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Into the lane, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here's Booker. He's got 8. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. Bain, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bridges shot, good.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis. The Suns leading. Paul kicks to Booker. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Booker outside. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Crowder against Jackson to stop the run. And it's good on the way in. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Booker fires from way outside. No good on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on 8.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Booker looking around. Fades. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Seconds left in the first half. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The offensive rebound. Ayton finds Crowder. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns.
26. The Grizzlies, 22.
Got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The drive by Booker. Ayton a screen. Three-pointer, Crowder. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
And he makes all 3. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Bane. Here's Brooks. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns shooting about 42% so far.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Crowder. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Booker with no one around bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 17 now.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And they'll keep possession. Adams' shot is good. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Now here's Booker. He's got 17. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes it to Morant. The pass to Brooks. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
To the middle. The kick out to Crowder. Three-pointer. And the 3 ball is good. Crowder's got 6 here in this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. That's good from Morant.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Here's Saric. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shaman doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. And they recover it. Adams finds Bain. The 3 from Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Johnson outside. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart.
That's a great dunk.
Freakish,
yes.
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Lead, that's good.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Morant passes to Aldama. And stolen by Payne. And up the court come the Suns on the break. That shot wide open. Shamit's got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural, has total confidence in his own abilities.
Aldama passes to Green. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a wide open look for Lee. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Lee's got 6.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Morant. Here's the 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Here's Payne. Up again. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Green, and it's Conchar in at the two-guard spot. A three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix leading by 14. Payne looking around. Johnson outside. Fires the three. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Shamet with the steal. Fires for three. Phoenix no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Morant. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. On the wing, Johnson. The tray. Here's Saric. Pass to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Johnson outside. There's the three. Tillman grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Payne kicks to Jackson. And they double up Morant. Wants to get it to Payne, and does. Jackson finds Morant. It's Payne atop the key. Three-pointer, Brooks. They grab their own miss. Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple. Phoenix leading by 13. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And there's another turnover by the Suns. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Brooks, the pass to Payne. The three. He doesn't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
At the line for Phoenix, Devin.
Both free throws good from Booker. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Morant drives in. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Suns lead by 15.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Brooks finds Jackson from outside the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker with it. Now defended by Adams. There's the triple. Suns keep it alive. Booker dishes to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
The three from Morant, and Adams kicks to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Booker the pass to Paul. Fires the three. And the Suns get it back. It's Crowder on the wing. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And Adams kicks to Bane. Shoots the three. Bridges with the board. Booker outside. From deep. Offline. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total.
I smack clowns with mad style.
offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gobert. Here's Towns. Nails the baby hook.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills. And, you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And they get it back. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Towns a screen on Paul. Russell the pass to Towns. And the shot goes in. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Saric, the pass to Booker. Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's McDaniels. Phoenix grabs the miss. Left side Paul. Now Aiden. Out to Bridges. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Fantastic decision making. Aiden electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Russell the pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Misses off the right iron.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Booker, the pass to Saric. Back to Booker. Out to Bridges. It's down to 5 on the shot clock. To the right side. The 3 from Ayton. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Booker. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
Up top, Edwards. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's stolen by Saric. Here we go. Here's Booker. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Hey, like like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Towns, beyond the arc, and Ayton pulls it down.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Down low. The three is up. They grab their own miss. Back to Šarić. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Šarić is highly engaged and very good at keeping the defense on their toes and making them commit the foul. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with it. The 17-footer. And that does it for the first quarter. The Suns on top. They're up 7. And the second quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns U10 team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Šarić in at the forward positions. And it's Ayton in at the center spot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards has got 6.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Edwards against Booker. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
It's good on the putback.
He takes it and makes it. Gobert brings such confidence to his play on the floor.
Left side Booker. The kick out to Paul. Back to Šarić. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Outside Booker. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Edwards. Oh, Booker with a block. Oh, it's Towns with the finish. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Booker, pass to Šarić. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 7. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality, and I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage, and it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluid.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Towns on a screen. McDaniels finds Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
It's stolen away. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Booker. Tries to break his ice. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Booker for three. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Here's Towns. No good there. Šarić with some nice D. To the middle. And now the Suns. Fast break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Bridges down low, working on McDaniels. Outside Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Paul. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Russell finds McDaniels. He got it up. And so it's Phoenix feeling confident.
36. The Timberwolves, 18.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Back to Lee. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 17.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. The 3 ball. Edwards pulls it in.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Lee. Pass to Landale. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Edwards finds Russell. The kick out to Edwards. There's the triple. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. The kick out to Johnson. Five on the clock. And the Suns miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
McDaniels from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Johnson against Gobert. Johnson with a bucket.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. From deep. Pure from 3-point range. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Edwards, the pass to Russell. Back to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Ayton. Plenty of space. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 6.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Šarić, a screen on Russell. Out to Bridges. From downtown, it goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Booker no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. 3-pointer, Bridges. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Towns, that's good.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him. You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
A nice shot by Booker.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Outside for Russell. Edwards for 3. The shot comes out. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 17 at the end of the period. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Bridges and Šarić in at the forward positions. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And the Suns shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Here's Bridges. Paul against Edwards. Outside Booker. From behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's McDaniels on the wing. Booker defending. Back to Towns. The 3 from Russell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Bridges with it. Russell covering. Left side, Booker. The three. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Yeah, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
For three, Booker. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Back to Russell. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Stolen by Ayton. Outside for Booker. From deep. Booker missing again.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Towns passes to Russell. Jacks up a three. The kick out to Edwards. Off with the layup. Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Gobert. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Booker for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And it's Russell on the drive. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. It's scooped up. Gobert. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Suns.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Pass to Ayton from outside the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And he drops the first. And so Gobert nails both of them. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And here's Šarić for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior.
smack clowns with mad style.
some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, don't stop.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward spot.
First team.
Now here's Morant.
Oh, my! Nice finish.
And he dunks it down.
And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Towns, the screen. Russell from long range. He can't hit that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Now, here is Russell. Dishes to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Count it, good.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
Thanks so much, David. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Russell high post. To the paint. Here's Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Morant right side. And the three off target. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Russell kicks to Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Edwards drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Towns finds Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Edwards looking it over, takes it inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's McDaniels. Towns trying to get open, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Morant. That shot off. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson kicks to Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Morant dishes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Morant with another miss. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Bain. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And finished off by Morant.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
The drive by Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant with it. Now guarded by Towns. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Out to Brooks. Here's Bain. Launches it. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Edwards against Bain. Edwards passes to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns dishes to Gobert.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
He hits the second from the line. Morant kicks to Bain. Jackson a screen on Russell. That puts them in the lead. Morant's got 10 points.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot. Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and their screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Out to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Russell passes to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Here's Morant. Nice D from Russell.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes... Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And a wide open look for Bain. Off target from 3-point range. Timberwolves leading by 4. Out to Edwards. Gobert down low. Adams on him. Russell feeling it out a bit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. Morant, right side. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Here's Russell. And he lays it straight in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Both free throws good from Morant. There's 1:40 left in the first half of the game. Here's Edwards. He can't get that one. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 3. To the inside. Jackson kicks to Adams. On the wing, Bane. And he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Morant.
Oh, nice finish. This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves. And Edwards drops them both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Brooks misses. Minnesota leading by 4. Out to Russell. Morant with the steal. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Towns. Russell's got 5.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And he makes that one. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to it. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back. We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. Driving in. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The quick look, no good that time. Now the Grizzlies with it. A 12-point game. Now here's Morant for three. They get the rebound. Adams out to Brooks. Launches a three. Just 5 on the clock. And Morant throws it down.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Memphis on the break. Towns with the steal. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Out to Russell. The pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards drives in. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Jackson dishes to Morant. He's off on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Pass to Edwards. Inside, here's Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Gobert's got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota. Morant, that's for two. That one wide left. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. McDaniels finds Edwards. He takes it in, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Adams, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. The Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Jackson from long range. And stolen by Russell. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Yeah, the anticipation. Russell on top of the play there. Gets the steal, then gets his boys out in the open floor.
Shot to stop the run, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Russell with the bucket. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Down by 15. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Both free throws good from Morant. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Morant.
Man, he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Passes it to Clark. Up top, Bane. Edwards defending. Brooks outside. Going inside. Pass to Morant. Three-pointer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies trail by 15 and stolen by Russell. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to McDaniels. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Towns. Outside, Russell. Towns in the corner. The pass to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
On its way from Clark for 2. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves leading by 17. Towns dishes to Edwards. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Offensive rebound to the wing right side. Clark kicks to Morant. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Towns down low. Guarded by Morant. And that one's good. Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 19. For Memphis, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. McDaniels finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Towns. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Clark outside. Brooks the pass to Morant. And they double up Morant. Stolen by McDaniels. Towns wide open. The offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Gobert. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
The kick out to Towns. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Bane, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Bane, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Jackson a screen on Russell. Morant dishes to Clark. Takes the three. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota with the ball. Outside Russell. Lets the three fly. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Brooks from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
The fader. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care.
Smack clowns with mad style.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Here are the five for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward. Offensive rebound. Ayton passes to Booker. The three ball. The kick out to Paul. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 5. Bridges finds Booker. Over Bane. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Booker against Bane. Shoots over Booker. Brooks from outside. Crowder with a steal. All alone on the break. The rebound by Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Let's go with a three. Gets the three ball to go.
Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Booker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. No debate there. He got hammered.
That one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Brooks outside. And here's Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. Jackson for 3. The offensive rebound. Morant against Bridges. And then Morant with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Morant. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And it's Morant off the drive and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. First one falls for him.
DeAndre Ayton, second personal foul.
And Morant drops them both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Crowder, a screen on Bane. Outside Booker. Misses the 3. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Morant. He takes it in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Booker for three. Tipped away.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The drive by Morant. Pass to Bane. Brooks outside. Now here's Morant. 5 to shoot. Driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
27 seconds left in the first. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Out to Bridges. The three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Adams high post. Jackson outside. Pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. Here's Adams. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They control the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Bane. Unloads. Just 5 on the clock. There's Jackson with the 3. Brooks outside. Morant finds Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Booker to the paint. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon. Have you gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Now here's Bane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Bane against Booker. Ayton with a screen. Lets it go from deep. Booker can't get it to go. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now here's Bane. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Crowder against Jackson. Right side Morant on the take and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Booker against Bain. The kick out to Paul. Now here's Ayton. He's covered closely. Pass to Bridges. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. Bridges has got 5 now.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Here's Morant going inside. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Booker. Fades back. He buries it from 3. He's got 11.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
Pass to Bain. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bain against Booker. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Memphis leading. There's 53 seconds left in the second. Really left him alone that time. Morant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Adams grabs the miss.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Brooks from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Booker for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 11.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Memphis. Substitution for the Suns. Cameron Johnson.
Morant against Bridges. Morant, the pass to Bain. Shoots over Paul. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play.
The Suns, 23. And put your hands together and get loud for the Unlucky.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now here's Booker. He's got 14. Ayton with a screen. And Booker with the jam.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Adams a screen. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Morant, and stolen by Bridges. Paul with it. He's picked up by Bane. Beyond the arc. That one no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You can just feel that coming.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Ayton with a screen. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Bridges. From deep, Johnson. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Nice move. And it's Morant off the drive. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Paul against Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Paul against Adams. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Ayton draws the double. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Landale's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Shamet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both. Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Johnson a screen on Bane. Booker for 3. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Adams, the pass to Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. And Morant gets double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooks finds Morant, drives to the hoop, and then Morant with the jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Down low, here's Landale. The kick out to Johnson. Screen by Bridges. Pass to Booker to end the drought. And again, it's the Suns missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Morant, stolen by Bridges, and the Suns pushing it up now. And it's Bridges with the jam.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Outside Morant. Morant drawing the double team. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Here's Jackson. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Jackson's got 5.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
The kick out to Paul. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Morant into the lane, and he banks in the layup. Morant's got 16 in the second half.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And he lobs it up top. Paul passes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And the basket by Bridges.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Brooks outside. From the baseline. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both. Here's Paul. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Booker. 3-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Jackson outside. Out to the wing. Paul against Morant. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Booker against Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Bridges against Morant. Pass to Bane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Here's Morant. Driving to the basket. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. Ayton. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Landale's checked in for the Suns. Good on the second one. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Booker. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now here's Morant. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Landale. It's Bridges on the wing. Brooks defending. Inside. Landale. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Payne, the pass to Morant. A minute 37 left in the fourth. And now the Suns fast break. Booker, it's good on the putback.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Stolen by Bridges. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Morant against Bridges. Morant drawing the double team. Jackson for 3. Buries it from 3.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
The kick out to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And here's Morant. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Smack clowns with mad style.
to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Front court spots are filled by Bridges and Šarić. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Too long in the paint, he's hit with a 3-second violation. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Booker outside from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert down low. Ayton's there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Out to Russell. With the drive, lays it up off the glass.
Well, an excellent penetrator who is always in attack mode. Go ahead, D'Angelo Russell.
Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Pass to Paul. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Towns following the basket by Chris Paul. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Gobert, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Šarić. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Edwards plays it up and banks it in.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
No coverage that time. Booker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Phoenix.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now here's Towns. Outside, Russell. Kicks it to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Back to Russell. A 3-ball. Booker pulls it in. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet. And that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Booker against Edwards. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Booker. There's the triple. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Edwards drives in. Passes it to Gobert. Right wing. Gobert with a screen on Booker. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Back to McDaniel. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 12.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Edwards looking it over. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges with the steal. Sharch dishes to Booker. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Bridges with the steal. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. That quarter had to take. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Frontcourt spots are filled by Bridges and Saric. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
How about that range from Chris Paul? This guy feels like he can score once he steps across half court.
Gobert the pass to Russell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Out to Russell. 6 to shoot. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, yeah, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Pat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Kicks it out to Booker, and stolen by Russell. Edwards passes to Towns. Some solid defense from Saric. Stolen by McDaniels. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. Driving to the basket. There's Russell with the 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
As As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
He dishes it to McDaniels. Over to the wing. Ayton against Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 9. Rejected by Booker. Ayton in the corner. 1:49 left in the first half. Ayton a screen on Russell. Booker the pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one fast break. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
Sharic with the screen for Booker. Fades and shoots. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
McDaniels finds Edwards. The 3. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Phoenix leading by 7. Paul left side. On the wing, Booker. McDaniels defending. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. .36 seconds left to play here in the half. Paul dishes to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Russell with it. Now guarded by Sharic. Towns wide open. A 3-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 6 points.
Well, this ability of Karl Anthony Towns to knock down threes makes him even more dangerous on the post. He's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Out to Sharic. There's the pass to Paul. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Five seconds left in the second quarter. And so it's Phoenix with a 6. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go.
33.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Make some noise. Phoenix timeout.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here is Russell. Got 3 off the mark. Paul with the ball. Working on McDaniels. On the wing, Bridges. Edwards defending. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With 3, Booker, they get it back. And Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 8.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Towns in the corner. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And it's in there.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Booker outside. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Gobert the screen. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. And the basket is good. And 11 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved. Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside Edwards. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. Towns with the bucket.
Dominant on the boards. Karl-Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And finished off by Gobert.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Out to Sharch. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker looking around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
Outside Edwards. Finding the lane, and Edwards with the stop.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Booker finds 8. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks...
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under
review. Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 6. It's stolen by Sharch. Fast break, here come the Suns. For 3, Bridges bangs home the trifecta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Russell from long range. Here's Gobert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
Booker against Edwards. On the wing, Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Knocks down the 3-ball. McDaniels got 8 points.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Booker. Paul right side. Off target at the rim. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Suns. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. On-court spots are filled by Bridges and Shpaolin. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the center. Timberwolves trail by 6. McDaniels finds Edwards. No good on the 3. Now here's Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker outside. Fades away. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gobert, the pass to Russell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Russell against Paul. Russell kicks to Edwards. Driving inside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 17 points for Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
On the wing, Bridges. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Towns a screen on Booker. The Timberwolves working the ball around him.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Now Booker, Ayton a screen on Edwards. To the paint, it's deflected. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Now, here is Russell. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Towns. And a miss there on the triple.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Paul with the ball. Bridges, right side. Off target from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Up top, Edwards. Defended by Bridges. Edwards against Bridges. In Towns throws it down.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations.
Suns leading by 4. Ball outside. Down low. Here's Saric. Ayton dishes to Bridges. With the drive. Shot from 16. Call for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And the Suns call time. They lead by 2. There's a minute left here in the fourth quarter. And here is Paul. Booker in the corner. To the right side. Bridges outside. 4 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Ball against Russell. Paul passes to Booker. 5 on the clock. They could use a bucket. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, he can hit big shots. Booker's about as confident a young man as we've seen when the pressure's on.
So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin...
I smack clowns with mad style.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
So he gets them both. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Prince. Here's Moore. Brooks defending. Pass to Moore. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Morant. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy...
I smack clowns with mad style.